for tuning in to Tuesdays with Taylor.
Hi everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Tuesdays with Taylor. Hi everyone. On today's segment of Tuesdays with Taylor.
Hi everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Tuesdays with Taylor.
Taylor, darling.
Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to Tuesdays with Taylor. I am so excited about today's guest because this woman has done what I never thought I would see in Nassau County. She is our first female county executive, and beyond that, she is an incredible county executive. And I just look forward to any time that I get to spend with her and learn from her and collaborate with her. And this is our Madam County Executive here in the beautiful county of Nassau, Laura Curran.
Well, Taylor, I just want to say I was so excited because I knew I was going to actually be able to see you. Because of COVID and the craziness, we just don't get to spend the time together that we normally would. So this is a treat for me. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Oh my God, thank you for coming. This was a huge, huge deal. She is in front of your cameras every single day. I mean, I don't think there's a more recognizable face in Nassau County right now. But anytime I turn on my TV, I see her, and she has been at the forefront. She has been proactive with everything going on. And as the first female county executive, I don't know if you know this, but I really love women and celebrate them. She has seen, beyond trying to come in and repair so much of Nassau County, right? She has had to deal with a pandemic. She has had to deal with a civil rights movement, which is still going on. We just dealt with a tropical storm. I don't know what else your term is going to bring, but every time I see you, you are always so cool, calm, and collected. How do you do that?
Well, this has been quite a year. I don't think we're ever going to forget 2020. It's only August, so who knows what's coming next. But you're right, it's the pandemic. We've had the tropical storm. We've even had sharks.
Oh God, yes.
Although I will say the one good thing about the tropical storm is that it makes the sharks go deeper into the ocean. So that problem we can check off of our list.
That's wonderful. Sharks gone. Got it.
Yeah. But in answer to your question, I think really the key is you have to take care of yourself. So I make sure I get enough sleep at night. I make sure I get some exercise. And I also make sure I just make a little bit of time to do what I love, and that is read books. That is my favorite thing to do.
Nice.
So I try, even if it's just for 5 minutes before I fall asleep, I always make time to read.
I love that. What's your favorite book ever? Like you could read it every day over and over again.
There is a really odd book by John Fowles called The Magus that I read when I was a teenager, and it left such an impression on me. It's such a strange, surreal book. The other book that I just reread is 1984 by George Orwell.
Oh God!
And that's
perfect timing.
And reading it again, I was just struck anew at how genius this person was. And especially now with our culture of social media and everything, being on display all the time, it's different than he envisioned it, but there's so many similarities. Also the thing that struck me was about language, how important language is, and for people to be able to speak their truth, whatever that may be.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
And I have to say, you've always given the community that I'm honored to represent and myself that platform to speak the truth. I've come to you with so many issues, and you've always been able to say, if that matters, it matters, and I think it's great, and what do we need to do about it? And that's really, really important because everyone's truth is different, and we see that in Nassau County. We can walk from block to block and experience a bunch of different truths. Thank you for sharing some of your self-care, right? But let's let the community know, what is the role of a county executive? What do you do?
It's an interesting title. Most people don't really know what county executive means. It's I'm in charge of Nassau County. So if Nassau County was a state, actually our population, we would be the 12th. There are about a dozen that are smaller than us population-wise. So it's the size of a small state. Now, making this job more complicated is we have municipalities within. We have large towns, which would be counties anywhere else. We have villages, we have unincorporated areas, and we have 2 cities. So my job is really working in tandem, working in partnership with our municipalities to make sure that things are getting done for our residents.
And then the federal level, so you work with...
And working with, now we're pushing for state money for local recovery here for the pandemic. We're working with we're pushing the Senate really hard right now. They're in tough negotiations, and we're hoping that they're going to come through for us. It's really important.
We need it.
And so when you think about what we are responsible for in the county, we have our beautiful parks. We're here at Hall's Pond, actually in West Hempstead, one of our beautiful parks.
Yes.
We have the police, we have the jail, we're in charge of sewage, we have our county roads, public safety, we have a Department of Health, which of course is incredibly important in, say, a pandemic.
Yep.
We We have a wonderful Department of Social Services that does everything from helping people with food stamps, temporary assistance, homelessness, opioid, mental illness, whatever it may be, the wide range of that. And our job is really just to get services out to the people, to let them know what's available. And if it's not us that does it at the county, let them know who is in charge and connect them.
That's wonderful. And I have to say something about the team in Nassau County. Everyone I've encountered working on the county level has been knowledgeable, helpful, and that really is a top-down type of situation where everyone wants to know, how can we succeed? How can I help you? I mean, working with our comptroller, Jack Schnerman, I mean, County Executive, you have an incredible team, and I'm just thankful for that because I see real-time change happening. And I don't know if it's because I'm paying attention more, but I see real-time change happening, and that's really what the residents of Nassau County deserve.
You know, we got a great team at Nassau County, and I have to say we have great residents in Nassau County. How do you think we brought down our numbers for COVID? It was people using common sense. So in Nassau County, we've been able to reopen into the 4 phases. We still are waiting for gyms and catering halls and bowling alleys. We don't know when they're going to happen, but other businesses have come back. At the same time, our hospitalization rate is low. Our infection rate continues to be very, very low.
Wonderful.
So we have wonderful residents, wonderful communities, and they're all really smart, which makes me happy.
Wonderful. What's the most challenging part of being a county executive?
Well, right now, top of mind are our finances. 40% of our revenue, 40% of the money that we get to provide the services comes from sales tax. With the pandemic, we've seen people lose their jobs. We've seen businesses folding. We've seen our sales tax receipt plummet, which is why that federal money is so incredibly important for us to continue. God forbid we get a second wave.
It's nice when you have leadership and you're able to feel confident that, no, you do not know every answer. You are one human being and you have a great team, but that your intention is to improve, your intention is to roll up your sleeves and be innovative. Think outside the box and see your plans through to some point. You know what I mean? And that's what we really want. So I guess I'd have to say I don't lose sleep at night because we have great leadership in place, and I know that if all hell breaks loose and we can't fix it, it really was all hell. We did our best, you know.
Right.
We have some strong people. So I want to just close and just hear. Take away the pandemic, take away the apocalypse, take away everything else that happened, could happen.
Yeah.
What is Laura Curran's vision for Nassau County?
Oh, that's such a great question. So something that I'm excited that I visualize all the time is the development at the hub around the Coliseum. That, we've had a bit of a hiccup, because of the pandemic, but we are moving forward. I've brought everyone to the table, and we're moving forward very aggressively. We have a great partner in Scott Reckler and RXR. We're working well with the town of Hempstead, Supervisor Don Clavin, I'm happy to say, moving forward on our vision for the hub. The other issue, of course, is Belmont, and that arena is coming online. This means jobs. It means economic development. It also shows that this is private investment. No taxpayer dollars are going into this. This shows that there is opportunity and there is hope here in Nassau County. And I'm looking for economic development. I'm looking for housing for young people. That is my passion. Transit-oriented development, walkable downtowns. That is our future, and that is something that I was excited about before. Post-COVID or during COVID, and I'm even more passionate that it's what we need to do.
Love it, love it. This county is large and there's much to do, but I thank you so much for stepping forward. You are in a role that has opened a door for so many people, me included. And just fun fact, my first campaign photo was inspired by her photo because she took it on the legislative, the steps in Mineola, the legislative building, and you just had the perfect pose, like you had strength, beauty, grace, and intelligence. And I said, how do I convey that? And because I needed a model, I always need a model, and I just thank you so much for being that model to
You're
me.
so sweet.
Thank you. No, I thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for tuning
Can
in.
I just say something nice about you?
Oh God.
All right, sorry guys, I've got to do this. Taylor is not the typical politician. She brings an energy and a spirit, an optimism, and a real connectedness to people that we don't see a lot. And it's genuine, and it makes you shine. And so it is a pleasure to serve alongside you.
Oh, thank you so much. All this love and girl power. I can't even deal with it. You know what? President. We might have to look at the president and vice president.
Hey, you never know.
And I thank you so much for your support. And I'm just so grateful to have Madam County Executive Laura Curran in charge right now. We're in some crazy time, and it's good to be in good hands. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.